Wow, that is a huge question. I mean, America defines it as needing to pass a test, but I don't know. Citizenship.
More of a societal standard, the way that people act in society, the way that they live up to society standards and give in or provide. I think that's what should give you your citizenship, not a test on, English history and such.
Citizenship in traditional Cherokee is like family. It's not. There's no difference between family and nation. It's a familial concept. Even your nationhood is not, it's not just a political organization that you attach, abstractly to or whatever.
The duties of a citizen is to be productive, to help people out, to really just move the country forward, and not be, dissentious or cause problems or cause factions. A citizen shouldn't. They should be behind their leaders. For example, if there's a president, maybe they don't like him. I know Donald Trump is one of them. Although we might not agree with everything, as a citizen, we should be unified and try to find as many ways to make the country, number one.
I believe everybody in the world has the same duty. It's hard for me to answer that question. I don't really follow any politics. I don't believe in citizenship or, I don't follow like any of that. I believe that when people ask me where I'm from, I tell them I'm from planet Earth. I think the duty of a human comes down to the golden rule I learned in preschool is to treat people how you want to be treated. And once you follow that very broad moral, I feel like everything else kind of falls into place.
In the traditions of the Cherokee Nation, citizenship is much more than voting. In fact, it doesn't even include voting. Voting is not a sort of traditional part of native democracies because everything is built out of, consensus and sort of, the collaboration of everybody and responsibility that everybody has for everybody else, right? So in that context, citizenship is very dynamic. I mean, of course, as indigenous people, we have to laugh about the conversation about immigration, right? Because, the people that are saying you're an immigrant, you should leave, are also immigrants, right? And that's a part of I think that's a dynamic of the nationalism that we're saying, that there's this kind of mythological history that's been created that certain original settlers and their descendants somehow took the place of the indigenous people that were here before and became the first Americans. So they're the true Americans. And that sort of idea to us is laughable.
Being the son of two immigrants, I know that they both came here looking for a better life, and they've achieved it. My entire family came by that way, and a lot of my friends have parents who came by the same way, and some legal, some not. They always come back, or they always come here with the same intentions. It's for a better life. Reason being for so many illegal immigrants is probably the fact that it's so difficult to get into America to begin with. Go about differently about how we take immigrants here and how we allow them to come here. Whether it was with visas or for a certain amount of time, however it may be. But right now, I feel like the policies and the regulations are much too strict. People can't really, come here. If they do, it takes several years and a lot of money.
I'm an immigrant from Mexico, so me and my family's concept of it was just for me to get an education, because where I'm from in Mexico, it's really hard for me to actually pursue a career.
I think it's pretty good, to be honest. I think it could be more open, just for Syrians, for anybody who's going through hardship or who needs asylum. It'd be cool to see that, help people more around the world.
The experience I've had was I've had a lot of experience with Canadian immigration. I used to live up there, and they have a really good system, but they don't have as many people trying to get into Canada. I don't have all the answers. I don't think one person does.
I would like to add that I would like to add, and I would like to encourage whoever's watching this that they should travel as much as they can. If anyone's given the opportunity to travel and just see how pretty much the point, it's not just to travel and have drinks on the beach and go out and party. It's not about that. It's about seeing how other people live in different areas. You don't need to compare yourself, nothing. You just need to see it, and your brain will do the